Dennis, this has been on my heart for like 5 years.
That is awesome.
Worldwide shipping is available on this cream puffer. What a great day to be alive.
Once in a lifetime opportunity. Runs hard. Wow. Outstanding. So grab your cup of Joe and let's go. This morning we're making the outstanding instead of Holy Grail with chocolate and cinnamon. One of my top 3 favorite coffees made by Blue Island Coffee. Thank you, Mr. Chris Hopkins. He and Kelsey have been working on this for several years now. It has been a great success. Thank you guys out there. Click on the link below for Holy Grail blend and outstanding. It's outstanding. Ooh, it's hot, but it's good.
I bet.
We've got a cool one today with a really neat story. The guy's owned this car since he was 15 years old. He went to high school in it, college in it, and got married in it. But it's a sports roof. It's red on red, which is kind of neat, cool options. But the big thing is it's got a really neat story behind it. So grab your cup of Joe. You got to hear this story. It's going to be a special one. Here we go. So we're about halfway there and I'm getting really hungry, and all I can think about is a factor meal I had yesterday. Just in time, Zach, we ran out. These just showed up FedEx factor. I am starving. Let's go see what we got today. So this is how they'll arrive on your front porch, doorstep or office. Factor, always fresh, never frozen. Don't know what we got today? We're fixing to find out. Look at this packaging, absolutely amazing. Grilled filet mignon and creamy Parmesan shrimp. Sounds like a dinner to me. Herb crusted chicken, chili roasted chicken, grilled steakhouse filet mignon. Looks like I got a dinner date with the wife. I'm gonna tell her I cooked some fillets. White cheddar chicken and broccoli grits, loaded bacon shredded chicken with spinach, green beans, and ranch sour cream sauce. I like that one too. Oh, love these. It's factor cold pressed juice, apple peat ginger. As you know, these meals are all dietitian approved and chef prepped. I mean, take the stress out of your day. Order factor. You don't need to sit at home all day Sunday meal prepping for the week. Again, it's only 2 minutes. It's fun. It's kind of like popping bubbles. There it is. It's like how much time it would take to make this at home. I guarantee it's not going to taste as good unless you're a chef. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50coffeewalk to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's 50coffeewalk at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. All right, well, we left at 5 this morning and we're now in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Garage door's up a little bit. You can see what we're coming after. Think about that, Alex.
Pretty cool.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
Good. Dennis Collins.
Brian, nice to meet you.
You too.
Thanks for helping me on this project. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
It's my wife, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
Nice to meet you.
You too, Dennis.
See you on TV.
Well, thank you for watching.
I know.
Oh, we love the show.
Got Alex and Zach on the camera.
Alex,
Yeah.
Zach, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Well, we did our lead-in this morning, told we had a really special find today and a special story, so I love it when somebody else talks and it's not me. So, Brian, you're up.
Sure. So, Dennis, this has been on my heart for like 5 years. I've had this classic 1969 Mustang sports roof, not fastback.
Correct.
Got it when I was 15. Had it for 41 years now.
Wow.
And, you know, it means a lot to me, but I think God just placed this in my heart. You know, to sell the Mustang and give all the proceeds to Scottish Rite in Dallas. It's a hospital for children. Because when I was 3 years old, they did a life-changing operation on me that improved my function, my overall appearance, and just, you know, improved my quality of life to this day. You know, to this day, I'm lifting, I'm doing combat sports, the whole 9 yards, and that wouldn't have been possible without Scottish Rites in Dallas. My dad was stationed at Carswell in Fort Worth, which is now decommissioned. And as the story goes, from my parents, the Air Force wanted to put me in a body cast at 3 and put weights on my shoulder to weigh me down. And so Scottish Rites, we weren't even allowed to bring a toothbrush. Just went in, they did the operation. Springles deformity, I have Keppel-Fell syndrome, where I have a fused neck at 2.5 different levels. Had a scapula that was raised and kind of twisted. My left arm didn't work properly, and my arms weren't the same length. They fixed all that when
That's
I was
amazing.
3. And I wanted to give Scottish Rites a shout out and show them how grateful I am. And you know, sometimes just saying thank you isn't enough.
I agree.
So, you know, I just called you, or I texted your website and sent some pictures in my story and what I wanted to do. It wasn't 15 minutes. This gentleman's on the phone calling me back, and I answer the phone. Hello, Brian? Yep, Dennis Collins. I love it. Let's do it. That was Wednesday. This is Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Not bad, huh?
No, not bad at
actually
all.
today's Thursday.
Thursday.
It
Sorry.
was yesterday.
yes.
So what we do is we have a large board, 2 of them in different spots of the office, and we keep what we think are the top 10
Yeah.
cars of the week, and that's what we go after. And when yours came in, it trumped every story.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I ran it by Zach and ran it by Kelsey, and they're both like, we got to do that.
Well, I appreciate you, because I really want to shout out to Scottish Rites in Dallas.
Well, we will shout them out to everybody in the world,
Heck yeah.
and they helped my niece early on too with her legs.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, they near and dear to our family as well, and there are a lot of families in Dallas. So I think we can do some good.
Good.
Let's show the car. So I think you guys get where we're going with this. Brian's going to donate the car to Coffee Walk. Alex and I are going to bring it back. We're going to clean it up, get it alive, make it run and drive, and then we're going to post it on Bring a Trailer, and the proceeds are going straight to Scottish Rite.
Awesome.
What do you guys think about that?
That's awesome.
Let's go see it now. Just by the few pictures, it looks like it's a kind of a oddly optioned car, but very cool.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's go see it.
it.
I'm glad you know it's a sports roof. Of course you should. You've owned it this long.
Yes. I'm a big fan of Shelbys and Mustangs. I actually found a Shelby when I was 15, and with that 428 Cobra Jet, my parents are like, "You'll kill yourself." So I got close enough with this thing. It's been sitting for about a year. It just needs a battery, probably the gas taken out. I was on a wait list for a local garage to do all that, but then, you know, I called you and here we are.
We know that's a huge surprise because to me, looking at the pictures, I thought this car had probably been sitting for 10 or 15 years, which is generally what we get, right, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
And so if this thing's only been sitting for a year, it might be a lot easier than we think. Let's see. So right off the bat, candy apple red, right?
Yes, sir.
T code.
In-dash air conditioning, power steering, manual brakes, 302 2-barrel.
So the in-dash air on this year, Alex, was Select Air.
Okay.
Let's see what we got on the door tag. I'll follow you up there in 1 second, Brian. We'll see what's on the door tag.
Sure.
So it is a 2A, so it's, you know, obviously it's a standard sports roof. Color code T, candy apple red, 2D, dark red vinyl interior. DSO 62.
Houston.
That's right. That's kind of neat. So this was a Texas car.
Yeah, I'm from San Antonio. We got this in San Antonio.
Okay. Yeah, that's where this car was sold to, in San Antonio, I believe.
Nice.
Actually, even though the DSO is Houston, this car was sold to in San Antonio.
Cool.
I brought you some history of the car that you may or may not know.
No, I was hoping you did.
I did. I got it with me. So then we got Axle 3, Alex. A 279 to 1 open carrier.
Yeah.
So this thing was scoot down the highway. And then W for C4. And the engine code's 302 2-barrel. And that's what's still in it, huh?
Yep, it's probably the third engine.
Okay. But did you rebuild the original motor each time, or is this another motor?
Another motor.
Okay. Not a big deal. Power steering. You know, they ordered it with side rocker moldings too, Alex. Look at that. On a base sports roof. It's kind of neat.
Hubcap car.
I like the hubcaps.
We talked about the hubcaps.
Yeah, those are neat.
And then if you look inside, there's a container of bubbles from our wedding almost 30 years ago when we drove away from the church in this thing.
So you got it when you were 15.
I did.
So you drove it obviously in high school.
Uh-huh.
And then you drove it in your wedding.
Right. I actually drove her from San Antonio to Tulsa every year to go to college. And everything would fit in this car because, you know, the sports roof, the back seat folds down.
Yeah, so this one's got a sport deck in the back, which was also an option. Because you could have got a standard back seat too. These are fun, right, Alex, when they're completely disassembled?
Yeah.
You've mastered those. There's a lot to that, taking that sport deck apart, putting it back together. Interior's actually in good shape.
Yeah, I babied this car.
This
But-
isn't going to be nearly as big of a fight as I thought. So, how many times has it been painted?
A couple times.
Couple, okay. At least you kept it the right color.
Funny story about this one is it was my daily driver till I was 30, and you know in San Antonio we don't have snow. In Tulsa we had snow, and I just had to get the snow and salt off the side, so I went to a spot knot and I rinsed it off. I got home, and Carrie remembers this. I froze myself inside the car. I couldn't open the car door. I had a bag phone that was back in the day, so I had to call her on the bag phone. She was pulling from the outside, and I finally, with both feet, was able to get the door open. But I froze myself in the car because I had to get the salt off it.
Wow. Do you have the keys?
I do. Let me get them. I have 2 sets for you.
I think we can get this up and running pretty quick. What a cool story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
A lot of memories. And I have to point out his engineering to protect the doors, the little pull.
Okay. Look at that. There you go. I like it. Kind of like a bumper for a boat. You open the door so you didn't nick the doors.
Yeah, very protective.
So he was really cared for this car. A pleasant surprise, Alex. I thought you were going to be spending a month of Sundays on
That's
this.
what I thought.
It won't be as big of a project as we thought.
This will start it because the ignition's new, and
Okay.
the other one will open the door. Here she is in all her glory.
You even had the mud flaps on the back to keep the salt off of it.
Right, and here's us driving away from our wedding with it.
Wow. How cool is that?
And this is right before I went to Scottish Rites. I found my mom's house. And you can see my shoulders and everything going on, and they fixed all that.
Well, thank God for Scottish Rite, huh?
Oh, amen to that.
I think you look great. I wouldn't have noticed.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, that is so cool. Is there anything in here you want to get out?
Yeah, but I grabbed that bucket. I think that's it.
Bucket of stuff.
What's this? Oh yeah, I'll leave the faux sheepskin seat covers in there for y'all. That's probably about 30 years old.
We'll put those on Zach's truck. He needs
Okay,
them.
nice.
His daughter's eating solid food now and making a mess, right, Zach?
Oh yeah.
All right, Brian. We're here. You sure you want to do this?
I'm positive.
Okay, all
Because you know,
right.
sometimes thank you is just not enough. I want
agree.
to show my gratitude.
I agree.
I want to get lots of money and lots of publicity for Scottish Rites,
We're going to try.
for the difference they make with children's lives, including me some 50 years ago.
Well, we'll put it out there everywhere we can on media. And to me, the best way to do this, as we discussed on the phone for a few minutes, it needs to be sold at no reserve. One shot at it, whatever that number is. It goes
Let's
Scottish
do it.
Rite.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, very good. Let's push it out and see how we can get it on the trailer. All right, so he's going to drop the trailer. We're going to push it out. I'm going to roll it down and try to drive it up on there, and hopefully it'll stop in order to create more work for us. We did it on that road runner that one time, didn't we, Zach?
We did. Road is slippery.
That was a tough one. This one looks easier.
Did it with that Jeep one time too.
That's true, the blue Jeep. That was sketchy, but it worked. It looks like we're going downhill. I could probably do it by myself, but it'd be easier if you were here. What do you think? Should I do it by myself or wait for Alex?
Just do it.
Just do it. Put my back into it. No tilt wheel, so it's not like I can jump in there real quick. There we go. We got Alex power now.
I think it's going slower.
I can't see out the back window. See if that mirror will adjust. Beautiful. Wow. Safety first. I can see out the windows. Got the mirrors adjusted. Let her rip.
Good.
Straight on the trailer. Better run, Zach. Are you gonna run or are you just gonna?
Oh, I'm running.
Okay, here we go. Well, somebody's coming. Fired up, Alex? Just perfect, huh? Now all I gotta do is Dukes of Hazzard out of here. I think I can go the other way. Super smooth. So far, so good. Love it. Car's much nicer than anticipated. I thought we were gonna bit off a major project. It doesn't look like it. It's a great car. Last question.
Yes, sir.
What is y'all's favorite local place to eat?
Well, we're gonna have a cheat meal at
Okay.
Ron's Hamburgers and Chili.
Outstanding. Can y'all go?
Yes, let's go.
Ron's
go.
Hamburger and Chili. So the hope is we can find another young couple that would enjoy this car. Nevertheless, it's going to be the highest bidders going to enjoy it. So off to Ron's Hamburgers. All right. We got here so early because we left at 5 in the morning. Ron's Hamburgers and Chili is not open yet. So we're going to their favorite breakfast place called the Wild Fork in Utica Square in Tulsa. Wow, that looks great. I think I made the right choice, Alex.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Wow.
Is there anything else I can get for you guys? Any ketchup or hot sauce or anything?
Ketchup will be great.
Ketchup? Yeah.
This looks outstanding. All right.
This is one of my favorite go-to. I come here all the time for my business meetings.
This looks fantastic. This ought to be an interesting Best Buy because there's a lot on my plate. Go down the middle. So this is the corn tortilla stack, eggs over easy, chimichurri, black beans, avocado, beautiful tomatoes, crunchy apple smoked bacon. Gonna get all that on one bite. This is gonna be a monster. No, I don't know if I can do that in one bite. I'm just gonna have to follow up with that. You know the Heimlich?
I do, yes. Awesome.
Awesome.
I was just fanboying there for a second with the one bite. Impressive.
Why don't you get the bacon here? That is great. Oh, serious. Tastes like bacon and eggs?
It does.
All right.
Alex wanted breakfast. We got you breakfast.
Good. Love it. All right, Zach, try your burrito. That looks fantastic. Honor and a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yeah, very nice to meet y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Well, try it. Now we're on our way back to the shop. We're going to try to get back today. And Alex is going to try to get the car running today.
I think we can.
Do a quick clean on it, and then we'll follow up later when we sell it on Bring a Trailer. All right, it's now 3 o'clock, and we are back from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've been getting a lot of requests over the last couple of years for Coffee Walk in Español. So Cinco de Mayo is coming up, so you check it out. Head over to Coffee Walk in Español on YouTube. Now, again, it's 3 o'clock. We started at 5. Alex said he thinks in the next 2 hours that he can get the car running and driving and washed. So here we go. Well, it's 3:07. We pulled in at 3. You just put a battery in it, that's it?
Yep.
Light it up, let's see. Looks like this is going to be a good car for the next owner. Sounds really good, it's idling good. If you walk towards the back, it's not smoking. Now we're going to give it a quick wash, and we'll end this segment today. Wow, idle's good.
And James, what are you wearing?
My new kicks, man. I tore my shoes up, so I had to have some cheapies.
So the first thing we do when we bring the cars in is we pressure wash the bottom of the chassis so we know what we've got. And we always list our cars with detailed pictures of the bottom of the cars. What we found on the Marty report was this car was sold new in San Antonio, which he confirmed that, even though the DSO was Houston 62. The car does have a little bit of bubbling at the bottom of the store. Here, and this rocker's going to need some work. And this quarter panel's going to need a little bit of work. Rear frame rails look good. The driver's front floor has had a patch.
It's a real small patch.
It's a small patch, it's not bad. The car is undercoated. Torque boxes look to be good. Again, it's a power steering car. Now, the way we're going to present this car is, I would say, a very good project car, almost a driver car. I mean, Alex will take it out and drive it, make sure it runs, drives, stops. We'll check on the fluids and stuff like that. But short of getting into paint and body work, we're not going to do that. But we will polish the outside, make it more presentable, and clean the inside. But the motor sounds really good. But this, to me, is the most important part of the car. It doesn't look like it's been hit. These front rails are nice. It's had a gas tank before. That's how you can tell, right, Alex? Obviously, it's had exhaust, but it runs really well. But probably the biggest problem on the car right now is the driver's side quarter panel. It's going to need some rust repair. But the interior, which we'll lower down and just kind of do a walk around of the paint, it's a presentable driver car, but we're going to put it in the easy project category. So let's pull it down and kind of take a further look. So what we're going to do on this is a little bit different than what we normally do. As Alex progresses on this deal, you know, once it's polished, the outside's clean, interior's cleaned up, he checks the fluids, takes it on a drive. Follow us on Instagram, and that way you'll know what's going on and you'll know when it's about to hit on Bring a Trailer. We'll also post those dates on Bring a Trailer. So he just did a quick wash on the outside of the car. And again, you've got some rust in lower extremities, but the car, as Alex just said, it's a presentable driver project. Very complete. Appear to be original door panels, original seat covers, carpet. I mean, it's still cool. It's got some neat patina. It just depends on how far you want to go with it. The AC compressor's not hooked up, but it looks like it's pretty much all there.
It's not locked up.
So clutch is not locked up. Again, he'd had this car for 41 years. He said this is the third motor, so he drove it a lot. I don't know what the actual miles are on the car. Power steering, but it really does sound good. Again, follow us on Instagram under The Dennis Collins. The proceeds of this sale are going to go to the Scottish Rite Children's Hospital in Dallas. So let's see how much money we can gather up on this car. The car is actually much better than anticipated for the pictures. It hasn't been sitting as long as we thought. It's only been sitting for about 3 years since the last time we drove it. I also go through and just make sure that just the major stuff is okay. Again, I think it's an incredible story, an incredible cause, and thank you guys for watching. And please follow and please participate in the Brigham Trailer auction. See you next week.
As always, please
Like, tag,
Share and follow.
and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.